Hi everyone, welcome to Unexpected Mail. I have a pile of small stuff, including this big box. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to move some of this small stuff out of the way and start off with the big box because I think it's deceiving because that is a big box, but I know what's inside it. It's come from DigiKey and I ordered this from the Australian store and it said it was in stock in Australia and they shipped it from America and it took 2 days to get here, which is pretty cool. I know what it is, obviously, because I ordered it, but I'm not quite sure why it's in such a big box. So let's find out. By the way, I sharpened my knife. Oh, lots of packaging. Ooh, nice bit of foil. Move this box out the way. Don't think there's anything else in there. Okay, that is a weirdly packaged item. Let me just pull it apart. That's quite heavy. That is how small the item is. As I said, lots of small stuff today, including the big box. Now, here we go. Oh, that is a huge bag, cold pack. I'm going to give that to my wife. She might want to use that. And that's actually a pretty good cooling bag. And it's all for this solder paste. So I got some new solder paste and I got it in a tub. And I got it specifically for the Near 7 segment boards that I've got coming. I've got 100 boards on the way and a stencil. And there's just no way I'm going to sit with my eye extruder popping out solder onto each pad on each board. I'm going to stencil them. And I've only got solder paste in syringes. And the one I like using the most, which is the 138 degree paste, I've only got half a syringe left. So I thought I'd better get myself some bigger stuff. That is actually quite heavy. That's 250 grams. That does not feel like 250 grams. That feels almost like a kilogram. Anyway, so it's lead free. It's exactly the same formula as what I've been using inside the syringe. This way I can both refill syringes and I can just take from the tub, put it on the stencil, use it, and then scrape it and put it back in and keep it in the fridge. That was $97 with free shipping from America. Expensive paste. I could have got much cheaper paste if I wanted to go for 180 or 220 degrees, but I don't like baking the boards that high if I don't need to, especially when they've got all the Neo pixels on there. They're all plastic packages and I just don't want to get the temperature that high. Okay, cool. What's next? I think we'll continue with the other box. I know what this is. This has been sitting there for about a week on my couch. Excellent. So this is a temperature sensor with a really nice graphical display. It's got a temperature sensor here, display, and obviously power. And it's also got a water flow meter. So I'm going to use this for my laser cutter. Right now I've got water cooling going through the laser and I've actually got a temperature sensor on there, but I'm not sure I agree with the readings that it's given me. So I got myself a new one and it's also got a really nice display on it. And this will allow me to not have to open up the back of my laser cutter and check the water's flowing every time I want to use it. I'm going to cut a hole at the top of the laser cutter and mount that inside there so I'll be able to visually just see that spinning. If it's spinning, it means the laser's getting cooling. If it's not spinning, it means I have a problem and I should not use the laser. They were actually ordered from England and they took about 4 or 5 weeks to get here. But I'm glad they are. Looking forward to putting them in. Okay, next, lots of small packages. In no order, no particular order. Okay, this says, what does this say? USB cable. Not sure if I recall ordering a USB cable. Oh, I know what these are. Okay, so I ordered myself some USB cables. These are little extender cables. And they're micro USB, as you can see. And the reason I got these was like right now when I'm wanting to mount, let's say a D1 Mini inside my 7 segment display, I have to mount it on the side and have access to it, which means I need to make a really big hole to put the board in, where ideally I want to mount it behind and I just want to have a cable that runs to the end for the USB connection. Like I don't have to mount the development board on the side just to get access to the USB. So I ordered some of these. They're really cheap. I think they were $1 for 3. And my plan with them is to actually see if I can cut the cases off and get them as small as possible, and see, even if I strip the cable away, if I can repurpose these cables to be USB extensions, so I can actually mount the boards wherever I want to, in the back of a display or in any particular project that I'm working on. So there you go. I ordered those again a very long time ago, but they're here. Okay, that is a pretty big package. This is from RS Components. This is actually my first order from RS Components, and it came from Australia, from Sydney. And that is a really big package for a really small item. Wow. That's all that's in it. What are they? They are 20mm in length, M2.5 size screws. This is what I use to put my display together. So I've got a whole bunch of them, just in case I ended up selling the displays, and if I need to provide screws for people to put them together. That's what they are. Okay, what's next? That is one memory card. Interesting. I don't think that's a memory card. I'm pretty sure it's not. But I don't know where I'm going to open it from. I have to be very careful, because I can damage it. Yeah, that is not a memory card. These are 100 Silica packs. They're silica gel. You know those little pesky things you get inside your bottles of tablets and other electronic things and just random things? They've got little packets of stuff. Well, that's what these are. So what they do is they absorb moisture. So when I pack up kits of my Neo 7 segments, I'm going to ship them out inside an anti-static bag, which hopefully I'll have somewhere here in a package, with a little silica pack, just to make sure that there's no moisture that happens in the bag as they get shipped, because I have no idea where I'm going to ship these to yet, or if I'm going to sell any of them. But if I do, I don't know where they're going to be shipped to, how they're going to get shipped, whether they're going to be put in humid areas or not. So that's what the silica packs are for. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I know what this is then. That says it's pack package. I wonder what pack package would mean. Well, maybe you've already guessed it. Okay. Yep. Here's a very ugly looking bag, and I've got to be careful when I open it. I don't want to rip the bags. But inside here we have, probably shouldn't take them out, I'll just take one out. Anti-static bags. 100 of them with Ziploc tops on them. Show me that they open. Let's see how good the Ziplocs are. Okay, there we go. Ziploc bags. What I'm going to be sending out the Neo 7 segments in, whether it's in kit form or whether it's in a finished display. That's what's going in, with a little silicon pack, which means I've got everything I need now to start shipping them. Okay, I wonder what this is. This is from AliExpress, and it's a diode, which is actually not. It's absolutely not a diode. The question is, what is it? Well, there's two somethings in here. Well, I guess technically they are a diode of sorts. Oh, I've been waiting for these. This is for a new project I am working on that I cannot wait to get my teeth stuck into. And all they were waiting for were an 8x8 RGB LED panel. So these are NeoPixels, and this is a display for a project I'm going to be working on. I bought two of them, so I'm going to be making two to start with, one for my son and one for my daughter. And if they actually work okay and they do everything that I want them to do, and it's going to be a lot of coding, mostly coding, then I might actually make a product out of them. Stay tuned for what these are. Very excited. These are actually $7.50 each from AliExpress, so $15 delivered. They took about 3 weeks to get here, and I can't even buy the parts, including getting a PCB made for this price, let alone assemble it. Every LED's got a little cap with it. I'm not sure if there's a little resistor on the board or not, but that's very exciting. I can't wait to jump onto that project. Okay, what's next? This says circuit board. Yes, I believe it is a circuit board. Make sure I don't cut it in half. What type of circuit board is it? Whoa! They are ESP-32s, packet of 3. That's really interesting. I didn't think there was going to be 3 in there. I thought that was going to be a packet of 1. I ordered 3, but I also ordered some individual ones from different manufacturers. So these are little ESP modules. You might have seen them before. I'll take one of them out to have a look at. There we go. Look at that. Look familiar? These are what's on your ESP32 dev boards. So I want to start doing some projects using ESP32s, and this is the best way to buy them, to be able to put them onto a board and develop with them. So I've got 3 in this package. I've ordered quite a few of them actually, and I bought them from some different manufacturers because it's very hard to tell which revision they are because they don't print the revision on the front of them. And revision 1s weren't great, but the revision 2s, or whatever they're called, 1.1s or revision 2, apparently are much better, and I'm hoping that these are revision 2s, so I bought a few different versions of them. Very excited to start using those. Okay, what is this? No information at all, but I'm pretty sure I can tell what they are. Yep, that is some pretty ugly packaging. It's a bag inside a bag. Just pull them out. Oh right, the bag's got a hole in it. So they put it inside another bag. Very clever. Why not just put the whole lot inside a different bag? Okay, I'm just going to empty this live. I'm going to do this now because that's just, how stupid. Okay, so in case you hadn't already guessed what they are, these are also M2.5 20mm length screws, but these ones are black and they've got an Allen key head on them. Why did I get these? Well, I wanted to actually use these instead of silver for my display. I've been waiting for these for almost 5 weeks. So I got very frustrated, and while I was waiting for these to turn up, I actually thought the shipment was lost, but I wasn't in my window yet to be able to claim on them. I bought some of the silver ones locally, and now I've got black and silver. Very cool. Okay, last package, and it feels like there's nothing in this. And it's electronic parts. Development board module. Ah, okay. Well, the other thing I opened, I forget we can guess what this is. Oh, no it's not. I thought it was another ESP32, but in fact it's a Wemos D1 Mini in a little bag. I bought one of these each from 3 different suppliers because if I ordered 3 of them from one supplier, it was going to cost me more in shipping than one of these was worth. In fact, 1.5 times one of these in shipping. But if I buy 1 each from 3 suppliers, I get free shipping. I've heard that they do that. They make the sellers add tracking on the postage if someone orders more than X amount of dollars or X amount of parts. And that's why the price jumps up so heavily for the postage. So I understand why it's happening, but I didn't really want to spend more money on shipping than I did on the parts. So that's one of those. I've got 2 more on the way. And believe it or not, that's all the mail. We went through that really quickly. That and that are my 2 favorite things in here. I mean, obviously, I get to use some solder paste. I'm going to use a stencil soon once I get my boards, and that's going to be exciting. I'll do a dedicated video just on the stenciling of the boards, so you'll get to see this in action. But the project I have cooked up for this is very, very exciting. And I don't know what my projects are for this yet. I've got something I ordered from Tindy to go along with these, and I'm not going to say what it is yet. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like or dislike. That button also works. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the alarm button to know when I've got new videos being posted. And until next time, catch you later.